Hey guys, so I'm going to do a what I've been melting video for you. Now, unfortunately, there's not a lot, well, there's not as much here as I was hoping because I started doing like tracking in my book what I've been melting, and I was doing really good, and then I got sick, or well, my allergies kind of took over my body for a little while, and for about 4 or 5 days I couldn't melt because I couldn't smell, and I wasn't going to waste stuff that I couldn't enjoy. So this is all stuff I've melted within the last probably, I would say, week and a half, because for about 5 days straight I melted, and then I had to take 4 off, and then I had like 2 days in there where I could melt. I haven't loaded my warmers yet for today because I can smell, yay, because I've been doing videos and I'm getting ready to go out of town. I leave tomorrow for a camp I'm doing with my kids, and we'll be gone for about a week. So you probably won't see any videos from me for at least a week or so. But when I come back, I will have 2, possibly 3 orders coming in. I get my Avas and my front porch orders tomorrow, and then I have a Sparkle Tarts order that's coming in probably right after I get back from camp. And then I'm posting my VCS order that I got today, probably before this one, because I'm so excited about it that I can't stand it. So you probably have already watched this one, or at least it's available if you are watching this one. So I'm just going to get ready and start showing you what I melted for the week. Okay, so the first day that I have in here, because what I did is, so I write the date, and then I write the vendor, what the name was of the scent, I write what wattage the warmer was, and then the time period. So obviously there's going to be some days where I'm not home all day to jot this down, but some of these days I was home all day and was able to take good notes for it. So the first day that I did this, one of the first things I melted was from Sassy Girl Aroma, and it's strawberries and cream, pink pomegranate frosting. Now the pink doesn't mean pink sugar, which I found out after the fact. It just means like a pink frosting. So, but I really liked this one. I really enjoy pomegranate scents, and I really think that the frosting with the strawberries and cream kind of creamed it out a little bit, because pomegranate can sometimes be a little strong, you know, and sometimes maybe a little tart. But it was really good. I really liked this one. It's very sugary. The pomegranate was under the strawberry. Very good throw. It lost scent about... So I put it in at 1 o'clock. It lost scent about 5 o'clock. So I got about 4 hours out of it, which to me isn't great. I usually consider a great throw like between 6 to 10 hours. If it throws that long or longer, then it's great to me. So I really enjoyed the scent while it did last, but it only lasted about 4 hours. Next one I have here is the only VCS you'll see in this one, and it's from Vintage Chic Scents, and it was Strawberry Fields Forever. So the thing with this one, it was awesome on cold sniff. Like I can even smell it now. It is super good. It's like a strawberry zucchini bread, I think is what it is. It's just really good. However, there was like little to no throw whatsoever when I melted it. Now I melted this in a 24-watt hot plate, and afterwards I thought, okay, maybe I put it in the wrong warmer, and we asked on the group, and other people said they had really good luck with VCS in a 24-watt hot plate. So I was like, okay, well, what did I do wrong? Well, if you look on this, it was poured 624. When I melted it, it was 720, so it was almost a month. But some people say they let their stuff sit and cure for a long time when it comes to VCS. And so maybe I didn't let it cure long enough. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you, but I was very disappointed because it was so good. Like, even right now, I can still smell it super strong, but there was no luck when I melted it. So I think what I might do is I might save my VCS for my 20-watt hot plate warmers, because I know a lot of people say they use that, and see if I have a better throw with it next time. Alright, so the next one I had on that day is, the thing that's kind of torn, so I don't know if you can read it, but it's Lavender Apple by Front Porch. Phenomenal. This is one of my favorite lavender scents from Front Porch. I put all of these in around the same time. I had this one in a 24-watt hot plate warmer. It was stronger on the apple, but it was very strong altogether and had a great throw. It was still light. Like, there was still somewhat of a smell at 7 o'clock when I turned off my warmers. So 6 hours, and it was strong, and there was still, you know, throw coming at that time when I turned it off. So that, to me, was impressive, and I was really happy with that. Alright, so the next day, or the next things that I melted, was another Sassy Girl aroma. This one is strawberry. I think I ripped the label, so I'm just going to read it to you. But it was a chunk like this. Excuse me. It was strawberry satsuma ice cream. I also put that in my 24-watt warmer. I put it in from 11:30 a.m. and I didn't turn it off until about 10 p.m. Okay. I wrote that on Cold Stiff, it was super strong on the satsuma, a little bit of strawberry, but then there was that creaminess from the ice cream. It was super strong. Like, it smelled like a dreamsicle or like a creamsicle, with just a little bit of strawberry in it. And then I even started it the next day at like 9:30 a.m. and there was a tiny bit of throw, but it didn't last very long. So, I mean, 11:30 to 10, that's almost 12 hours. That's like 11 and a half hours, or 10 and a half hours. So that's awesome that it lasted that long. I'm very glad that I had that good of a throw from it, and I really enjoyed the scent. The next one was a mixture of two of my front porch. I have the way these are labeled, like it's not very easy for me to show you them. So I'm just going to read them from my book. It was strawberry bread, so I did a grubby tart and strawberry bread. And then I did a quarter of a chunk of strawberry glaze and sugary marshmallow. That was in a 24 hot plate warmer from about 11:30 to about 3:30. So about 4 hours. On Cold Sniff, it was super sweet, super sugary. There was a good throw. It was light on the bread scent, but there was lots of sugary strawberry, which was nice. And it lost scent close to that 4-hour mark. So I think, but for me, those are older front porch. So for me to know that those are over a year old and it still was kicking at least the 4 hours, that's okay to me because I know that their stuff lasts. So that was good. The next thing I got, which this was totally my bad, but when I wrote it down, I wrote the wrong vendor, and then I posted it in that vendor's group, and I was like, I'm such an idiot. Like, I didn't realize what I had done. But it also wasn't, I wrote down pink zucchini bread. It wasn't that at all. So it was from Sassy Girl again, and it was pink sugar cookie dough bread, which is something I like to try from every vendor. That one went for about 8 hours. It was super strong on the pink sugar on Cold Sniff, and it just kept getting stronger as the time went on. It was still mostly pink sugar. It faded out about 6:30, 7 o'clock, so about 7-hour mark, somewhere around there. But it was really good, and I have one of these left, and it's still really yummy. I'm excited to melt that one again sometime. Okay, so the next ones I have here were some more front porch, and these are two of my favorite scents ever from front porch. And this first one is lemon sugar cookie dough bread in the grubby tarts. I melted one of those. Now I melted this one for about 6 hours, and it was a pretty good scent. It was sweet lemon with like that cookie note from the sugar cookie dough bread. It got lighter about, let's see, so about 4 hours in, it got lighter, but it was still there, and then it just fizzled out at the end. It lasted about 6 hours, and it was good. Now, I'm thinking with that one, I might add 2 grubby tarts next time. That one was in my 20 watt, so that was here in my living room, in my Glade warmer, so I think I might put 2 of those in there next time just to see if I can get some more throw from it. This next one is from Front Porch as well, and that one was pink blueberries. I love this one. I love, love, love. This one was 24 watt hot plate as well. Mind you, these are also older, or not older, but I got these, let's see. This one, I got both of these from a D-stash, and I think I got these like 3 weeks ago, and she got these, I believe, in like June. But this one was mostly the pink, but you can get like the hints of the blueberry depending on what time, like when you walked in there to smell it. This one only lasted about 5 hours, which was surprising to me because both the blueberry and the pink sugar are both very strong scents. So I thought I'd get longer, but it was very good. This also, though, I only did the one grubby tart, so maybe if I would have done 2, I would have got double the throw. So we'll just have to see about that. But I did enjoy both of those very much. Alright, so the last one for that day is a staple in my house, and I finished another clamshell of wild berry cheesecake from Better Homes and Gardens. Now this one I can't talk about enough. It is so good. It is super strong, lasts a long time, and I melted that in my 24 watt warmer, and it did great. Like, that one I don't ever have a complaint with. So that one is always just like a backup I have where, okay, I have 2 things in my warmers, but I don't know what to melt in the third one, and I don't really want to pull out something that's a favorite because if I can't enjoy it, so I just pop in something from BHG, and I usually get awesome performance from it. Alright, so the next day, or the next things that I melted were some Haley's Heavenly Scents. The first thing was a chunk in Grandma's Vanilla Bean Noel, and I mixed that with the Unknown Vendor, the last thing I had from them, which was a tart and blueberry muffin. So the blending of those 2 together was awesome. It mixed really well with that blueberry muffin. It was like a medium throw. I put it in my 20 watt warmer, and I got about 7 hours out of it, which was good, and which is what I usually expect from Haley's stuff, because I always get really, or from Janet, from Haley's Heavenly Scents things, I always get really good throw from her stuff. So it was good. It lightened up about halfway through the day, but it was still there. I could still smell it and enjoy it, which was nice. So the next thing I got, or the next thing I melted, was whipped caramel latte, cinnamon latte from Haley's. That one was amazing. And I always liked that one. I put it in my bedroom, which is a 24 watt warmer, and that lasted about 8 to 9 hours even, I think. Maybe even 10. Like, I'm trying to remember what time I went to bed that day. It was super light. I'm sorry, super strong. And it was just so good. And the funny thing is I remember it started off really like on cold sniff it was strong, but when I put it in I didn't smell it a lot. But then I went there like an hour or 2 after it like completely melted, and it was just like boom. Like, and the funny thing about this one is, if I remember correctly, it was strong on cold sniff, but I put it in the warmer, and when it first started I didn't smell anything, but then like an hour or 2 later, like, it was just super strong. So it was nice. My husband didn't like this one, I think because it was stronger on the cinnamon and caramel, which is not his favorite. He likes more just like straight up like coffee scents. So I really liked it though, and I know this is one that always makes me feel cozy and comfortable, especially in the colder days. Alright, so another one from Haley's is Grandma's Zucchini, really? Grandma's Blueberry Zucchini, which was really good. It was similar to the other one that I blended, that I made myself kind of thing. It's still really good. I love it. So what I said is it lasted about 8 hours. It was really light at first, and then it was mostly strawberry. It was mostly blueberry. It became stronger as it melted. It lasted about, like I said, 8 hours. And it was strong the whole time. It was about a medium throw when I turned it off. So it probably would have lasted longer had I let it go longer, which is what I like when I have my wax. When I first started melting wax, I hated melting something for so long and then having to shut it off and waste it. So like I would melt it like 2-3 days in a row. But now I have all this stuff I want to melt, and I'm just like, no, there's no way. Like, unless it's my last one of something, I don't usually let it last for like more than 1 day. Alright, so the next thing I melted was another clamshell from Better Homes and Gardens, which is another standby for me, in candied caramel apple. This time I melted it by itself, which normally I will melt it with country kettle corn. It's so good. It's just a really good candied caramel apple scent. I love it. It lasted most of the day. Let's see here. Oh, no, I have that it lasted about 5 hours when I finally turned it on in a 20 watt warmer. And for some reason at the end it kind of smelled waxy. Like, not just like you couldn't smell the apple as much as you would like a more wax scent, which is not normal for my experience with Better Homes and Gardens, so that was weird for that to happen. But when it was melting, it was good. So it's not. I still have like 3 clamshells of that because I love it so much, and so it's not like I wouldn't ever melt it again. But it was good while it lasted. All right, the last day I was able to melt, and I was still kind of stuffed up and I wasn't able to smell properly, so I probably shouldn't have even melted that day because I couldn't give like an accurate description of these last two things that I melted. But the first one was from Ethereal Glow and Bad Sandy. It's a scent shot. It smells really good. So what the description for this is the hot orange Danish, which like I've said, I'm trying to get into more orange scents. It was good. It was very good. It was more of like a bakery one. There was no like over the top spice to it, which was good. I really liked it. I put that in my 20-watt warmer. I think it lasted about 4 to 5 hours ish. Like, it didn't last super long. I shut the warmer off at like 5 o'clock and I started at noon. So about 4.5 hours it lasted, like, good throw. And then it kind of just went on from there, went down from there. I really did enjoy it though. I don't really have anything bad to say about it, but I liked it. So this last one I have to talk about is one that's really interesting to me, and it's kind of cool that I like it because I really wouldn't have thought I liked it if I would have just read the description. But it's from Hay Creek Candles, and it is Bubby's Banana Strawberry Cream Pie Ice Cream. So it has banana in it. Oh, wow. Right there I can smell the banana, which is crazy. So when this was melting, it was a yummy, creamy, like fruity scent. The banana was really low, like you couldn't smell the banana very much. And it was more like strawberry and like a cream scent to it. Now, I liked it. I wouldn't buy it again, only because I don't like banana scents and my husband hates banana scents. So it's not something I would ever want to have on hand, but to get that in a D-stash and like it, I thought it was kind of cool because it's not something I would normally have liked. It was strong on cold sniff. It lasted about the same time. Like, I shut it off the same time as I shut off that Ethereal Glow scent shot, and so it lasted about that same amount of time, so about 4 or 5 hours. So, alright, well, that is everything I have for you. Now, like I said, I'll be out of town for the next 6 days, so you probably won't see any videos from me after this one in the VCS order until next Friday. So that's the 8th of August. I'm hoping to have a front porch haul and my other Ava's haul up for you because I did place another order with her. And then I'm thinking around that time I should be getting my Sparkle Tarts order, which is exciting. She had a flash sale over the weekend, or over this week. There was like a 24-hour period she did that, and I was able to get some goodies from her, which I was very excited for because I haven't got to try any of her wax yet. But yep, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if you have any questions or if you have tried any of the scents I've tried and all that good jazz. But for now, I think that's it. And check out my VCS order, which I will post a link down below because you guys have to see the amazingness that is Vintage Chic Scents. I'm in love. And other than that, I will let you guys go for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.